Okay, Professor Bears here. We're going to talk about how to create little landing pages for your Google ad campaigns. So the first thing we want to do is we want to summarize. We want to get the content of what our page is going to be. That's right. Why we wrote this big long paper. But that big long paper is way too much information. So what we do is we go to Claude. Here's a little prompt that I just copied. And we are going to just take our entire paper and ask it to summarize it. The reason why we do this is way too much information for a web page. We just want the major points. So it's going to do that. It's going to create the summary. While it does that, I'm going to get our next prompt. So the next thing I did is I created a template. This template is a React template. You could have any template that you have or your website. This is the way the template works without any content in it. The idea is this is supposed to be replaced with the title, hero section, section 1, section 2, bullet points, etc. That's also here on the GitHub. So if we go here and we go to our Next.js pledge template, we can just get the template here. So here's our template. And what we do is we take this information, what we just had here, we copy that, and we copy this template here. And what this will start doing is making a React page for us. So it's doing that. I've already done this, so I'm just going to go ahead and run it. So if we ran that for about 5 minutes, we'd get this. I'm going to call this brain music. That's the page I'm going to call it. So this is it after I've run it, and I just commit it. And now it's checking. If there are errors, what I would do is I would paste it back in. Along with the error, it'll give you an error description. So I paste it back in with the error description and ask it to fix it. GPT-5 has gotten a lot better at coding. And so I used to always go to Claude to code. Now, often I'll go to GPT-5 to code. But they're all great at coding. The coding process is pretty much, try it, then check it to make sure it works. So this is what we're doing now. It'll probably take a minute or so to build because there's a lot of stuff going on this website. And while that's happening, let's talk about the template page a little bit. So just have a title video. I'm going to replace this video. I'll make another video on how to make a video for specifically these pages. But these are internal pages. So let's go back here and see if it's done yet. So it's ready. So now we should be able to go to the page here. And there we go. So here's our page. This is a nice size. Once you have this, if you don't like a particular section, just, put this in and say, rewrite that section, expand that section, add more detail here. But for me, this is sort of the level we want on a landing page. We don't want the level of the survey paper. We just want it, to the point. What is this about? Well, we make brain exercise songs, and they're on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music, and here are the links to them. I'll make a different video, and I'll go over that with you specifically for this page. This is an internal page. So we want to see brain music listed here. The reason why we do that, and the reason why Google wants you to do that, is they want you to know the traffic. We're also going to add some trafficking codes to it when we go to the Google console. We can also look here in stats. So nobody's gone to this yet, but there's a page we have called Madison. Well, I know how many views I got, and I know where the views are coming from. What'll happen, we really haven't started the AdSense thing yet. But once we start it, if brain music starts getting traffic, this was like brain dash music. And let's say the referral is Google. Just like I said, I guess we do have some Google referrers. It'll be a lot more Google referrers once we start the. So that's where they are, how they're viewing it. This will help you in terms of optimizing your website. Mobile is very big, so make sure your website's mobile. Our template is set up for mobile. So if we look at it on a phone, it adjusts. And that's about it. So the idea here is now we've created a specific page that's going to be used as the landing page for a Google ad. And we did it primarily by taking a template, taking a summary of what we wanted to say, and just say, go make the template compile. And it did. We didn't get any errors. If you do get errors, you just place the errors back in and keep on doing that. And as with everything with the AI, maybe we expand this. Maybe we rewrite this a bit. Maybe we add a couple more things here. But it's an iterative process. At least let's get you something nice quickly. So I'm comfortable sending traffic to this page. But we're likely to keep on enhancing the page, editing the page, improving the page, enhancing the page, editing the page, improving the page. Okay, so I'm going to do this for all of our ad groups today. It'll take me about an hour to create all 8 pages that we're going to use for the ad campaign, which I'm going to show you when we look at the Google tool. But that's it. Do the like, subscribe, ring the bell thing, and we'll continue on with the Google AdSense for Nonprofits series.